Okay, I can't see all the girls. Andrew. Girls move.
Andrew, I've got quite a staff of coaches that help. I got Morgan Summer, Mary Beth here does all of our videography and helps coaching with that. And Rafi and Cassie help with all the scoreboard and all the stats. So quite a group, and our team mom here organizes us and keeps us in shape. So I want to thank those guys very much. These girls, I'm going to have them introduce themselves. They are a heck of a team that I'm going to tell you about here when we get down the line.
My name is Christy. My name is Jocelyn.
Can't hear you.
My name is Leanna.
My name is Ella. My name is Crystal. And my name is Monica.
These girls, I'm going to talk, they worked so hard. Daly City, we did not win the championship. We actually lost by 2 points to a championship game. I considered the playoff game really the championship game. That was a much tougher team. We controlled them fairly well, but it was a hard-fought game. We lost, unfortunately, to a team that we beat 29-12 in the regular season, and it just didn't work out for us in the championship. But these girls here, I've got to talk about because they've got basketball IQ beyond what you normally see in a 6th grade team. These girls are working on an offense right now that I know is being run at one of the JCs here locally in San Francisco, because most of them play AAU ball with me and that coach on that team. And they're just really understanding what needs to happen. I'm going to talk individually about each one very briefly so you guys can get a sense of what they do. Crystal, step forward please. Crystal is one of our deadly shooters. She's got a couple spots she is deadly from. Short elbow and free throws, she's pretty deadly from. She makes herself available for passes in the lane, and she's alert to steals. Last game, CYO, I put her on the toughest girl that was going around everybody, and she controlled her really well with defense. Crystal, congratulations. Jocelyn, step forward please. Jocelyn has learned a lot, and she is really using her size to her advantage. She is going up for rebounds like I've never seen her before. She comes down and chins the ball as she comes down, staying basket side the whole way through. I love her intensity and the way she plays out there. Thank you, Jocelyn. Mina is a force on the court. Most girls, I coached another girls team. My college sophomore here was the first girls team that I coached for OLM. I've been coaching kids for 26 years. Those guys did not enjoy Daly City basketball. They were not interested in going out there. I think that most of the Daly City teams don't want to see us when we get out on the court. And part of the reason is Mina Medina. She comes out there ready to play hard. She has learned how not to reach, and use her feet and turn some of the toughest girls around, and she does a great job. She hustles her opponents most of the time. She continues to improve as the game slows down for her. Thanks, Mina. Christy is another awesome defender. She's been a good defender that just continues to move her feet up at the top and really get their good ball handlers to pick up their dribble and turn them around. She slides her feet effectively in defense. She causes problems for many good opponents, and her shot has improved. I haven't looked at the stats this year, but my sense is that she's probably taken the highest percentage shots. When she takes a shot, she doesn't take as many shots, but she's putting it in when she does. Great job, Christy. That brings us to our most approved award. Ella, stand forward, please. Ella is a very coachable player. I said this about her last year. I gotta say, she listens more to what we say and tries to implement it. She really works on cutting. She's leading the team in making cuts through the lanes in the proper time. She's making herself available. She plays down low, and really proud of what she gets done. Ella clearly tries to do what the coaches ask of her. Congratulations on most approved. Photo op right here. All right, Leanna. This is our most inspirational award, and Leanna does so many things for the team, and where she has come from in 3rd grade to where she is right now, this girl moves in a post play so well. She's the one girl that we're working with the rest of the girls to understand how to use the defender's movement towards her against her. If you see her play, she does it over and over again. Little pump fake, they come out at her, boom, she's around and goes up hard to the basket. Leanna, you've been an inspiration on the court, off the court, love what you do.
You didn't know where to look. Because you might have to sit over there.
And last but not least, again, the Coach's Award you guys have heard a lot is always the hardest one to give because all these girls work super hard. But Monica Summer, she is a clear leader of this team. She works hard. She's styling a new hairdo for our game. She puts the ponytail straight up in front, and it's caught on. I think she did it as a joke, and it's stuck. But she leads our team in scoring and assists. What she does is she draws most of the attention for some of their best defenders, and she's really doing a decent job of getting the ball to the rest of the girls that are getting into the open lanes. And I love what you do as a team. You guys are a fabulous team. We have one more award that Coach Sargenti. First of all, Monica, congratulations.
On my way.
Last, I'm going to hand the mic to Andrew Sargenti. We do something at the end of each game that I think I maybe talked about last week, and we didn't do it at last week, and I'm going to have Coach Sargenti give that out.
All right, so after the end of each game every week, we hand out a necklace for the girl who had gone above and beyond in that game, just to recognize them for player when they step up, when they're asked, or even when they're not asked. So last week we didn't get the chance to give it to this girl, so Christy. We're going to give you the necklace to recognize your great defensive play. You're not only consistent, game to game, practice to practice. You're one of the leaders on this team, and we're very proud to coach all of you girls, and very proud to recognize Christy, who always comes. It's very, very coachable, and that's what we like as coaches to have. So, good job, Christy.
That necklace, one more time, is something that the girl, whoever's awarded at the end of the game, gets to wear it for the week, kind of as an honor. It comes back, and then it goes to the next teammate, and it's whoever shows above and beyond what they normally do. So, thank you guys. This is 6th grade girls.
Grade B team coach. I'd like to thank Mrs. Moe, Mrs. Garcia for putting this event together, and not just recognizing the players, but the coaches, the staff, and all the parents that make this possible. And having said that, I couldn't ask for a better group of parents, more supportive. They were just great, always there, always cheering us on, and it was awesome. These kids, you don't know these kids. They've had a rough patch the last few years, whether it's soccer, baseball, basketball. They just had a rough patch as far as winning goes. But I tell them it's not about winning, it's about improving and having fun, and I commend them because they all come back every year and sign up, and they continue to improve and have fun. So having said that, I'd like to have them introduce themselves and maybe do a little dance. Oh. Or I'm just kidding, you don't have to introduce yourself. All right, just say your name.
I'm Zach. I'm Ben. I'm Jem. I'm Matthew. I'm Jared. I'm Dave. I'm William.
I'm Steven.
Most inspirational player. This player, his defense, he played tenacious D. He's always all over the place, all over the floor. I remember specifically after one of our first practices, I was taking shots or shooting around. He said, "Coach, did you play in the NBA?" Obviously, he's a great talent, scout, and he sees talent when he sees it. And that player is William. For our next award, this player, I've known him for many years and I've seen him improve over the years. He's worked hard and I'm constantly challenging him to get better and work on the things I want him to work on. And that player is Nathan. with this last award, like I said, it was very difficult, but this player did whatever I asked him to do. He most of the time had to play nearly all the game, and it was difficult for him to come out of the game because he just wanted to be in there all the time. And if it didn't matter what it took, if I asked him to play 5 or the 1, sometimes bringing the ball up, he always did it. And you know, he was our leading scorer, and he drew most of the attention from the defense, and that player is Zach.